Hi, welcome. Welcome and congratulations. Congratulations for participating this digital mastery or a YouTube mastery workshop. The congratulations for the decision you have taken to participate this YouTube mastery workshop. When I say this one, I really mean it, friends. Because the moment we take a decision, our destiny gets shaped. And based on our activities, what we have done previously, that has an effect, and we are here today. Yes or no? Now, my name is Shan. On behalf of entire ATM team and entire Digi mentors, I welcome all of you with a promise. The promise which I would like to start with and welcome you with saying it as the couple of minutes or a couple of hours you're going to spend with us next today, and maybe another 5 days, another 6 days, maybe entire 100 days is going to have a positive and a progressive impact towards your life. I believe some of you already been attended, some of you are newly joined, first time attending today's session. And this is actually a complete intensive training on how you start online business in various aspects by using various opportunities and various strategies and tools and methods. And we'll take you by slide by slide and point by point. And after 100 minutes of training, there is a mastermind chat group. I think some of you got an invitation. With the invitation, you can join there. And next day, that is tomorrow, or very next or following day, you can have an entire practical session with one of our Digi mentors with a previously booked time. You can actually meet them one-on-one training. So today onwards, we have something called a week program, especially for a YouTube channels or how you earn your own fully automated YouTube channel, which even gives you passive revenue. So that's the main point of the discussion today, starting from today till Thursday. And daily we have a very, very heavy, advanced and innovative topics and strategies and tools to discuss in detail. Okay, so with this, we are going to start the session. And I just wanted to request all of you, those who are joined through a mobile device, is it possible for you to join with your laptop or a PC or at least an iPad? Because today we have a very huge topics compared to other days. Now we have so many wordings, so many terminologies, so many name of the strategies will be first time. So it will be visible to you much better way if you're joining on a PC or you're joining on a laptop. So it will be better. And I'm also requesting, this is a very advanced topic. As you know, last time we were actually, the reason we are doing this program today, we had around a week ago, the same similar program for a 1 day. We did a YouTube mastery that strategy number 9 and 10, and it's got a lot of people attention. And they come back to us and requested us to do a larger program or a detailed program. And the day, one of the major feedback they give, I was so fast or explaining all the thing and went faster. And of course, I was so excited about explaining about strategy number 9 and 10. I think 9, I personally believe the strategy number 10, and the first time in the world someone did a webinar. So I was so excited to be the first person in the world to do the strategy number 10. Today, I'll again explain to you. So I was excited about it. So please don't worry. This time, I promise you, I'll go as much as slow as I can. Okay, and please don't worry, even you're not able to follow my language, or if you're not able to follow the speed, you have a practical session with your mentors tomorrow and on a daily basis. And we are also the notes will be given to you, the very powerful notes. When I looked at it today, the content we made is amazing. Okay, you have a great information coming from this one. So only one request I would like to start with all of you. I'm looking forward to a complete focused program today. I want all of your undivided attention. Undivided attention is required. This 100 minutes is quite heavy. That's the reason most of you come back and said, oh, I was expecting a very simple, because YouTube is so simple. Yes, it is very simple if you pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you feel it as you miss somewhere. Because every point by point is connected. And because so much of information is there today, I promise you guys, this week you are going to witness one of the best ever training program you ever attended. And it is not just a simple training program. It's a practically you can implement without anybody's help the very night or the very next day. Okay. So with this note, would like to go ahead with my PowerPoint. So meanwhile, I would request you utilize this time for you to switch to another device, preferably a PC or a laptop. So it will be easy and convenient for you to go through the entire webinar, and also involving in our chat box. You can put the questions over there. This Tuesday, we completely dedicated for a Q&A session of your YouTube channel. So how you want to set up a channel, if you want us to do for you, how you can get that one, and how we'll automate it, how you are guaranteeing $100 you can make the strategies, how can we participate in the championship with that, whether it's a championship, I'll talk to you a bit later. And so much of advanced one is you're getting. So please, if you wanted to know more about us, interact with them, put the chat box now itself, and we will take that Q&A questions by Tuesday. So you can, whatever the question is coming up now, you can put it in, and something you wanted to clarify tomorrow, the Mendes also will note down that, okay? So shift it to your, you wanted to get in a cup of coffee or a notepad, whatever you wanted to get it now, please utilize this another 30 seconds time, and I'm switching to with my PowerPoint presentations, okay? Okay, so let's start. Today, officially, once again, I welcome everybody. The 15th day of our 100 days digital mastery program. And today, the YouTube mastery, in the digital mastery, we are doing the day 1. Okay, so today, 18th of July, 2020, Saturday, at 7 p.m. of Qatar time, Arabian Standard Time. Okay. Now, today the topic of the discussion is YouTube. Today, starting from today till Thursday, we are going to discuss completely and exclusively on a YouTube and how you can make money through YouTube channel by owning a YouTube channel. Okay. So first of all, we'll start with what is YouTube Mastery. The name of this program is YouTube Mastery. So what exactly is YouTube Mastery? So YouTube Mastery is a comprehensive masterclass how you make money with YouTube. Okay, it's simple. So all the things we are going to talk about another 3-4 days is exactly the same. Now, approximately around 600 minutes, around 10 hours of a live training via YouTube comes to you free of cost. Okay, and you also get an additional 300 minutes of free of cost. There is a one-on-one training, a practical and mentoring from a DigiMentor on a daily basis for next 6 days. And you also get additional support from our trainers and consultants, and with the unique only thing is inform in advance you additional statistical information or any more information you want, any training on a plugins or a tools or add-ons or a widget you wanted additional training, we'll also provide you that facility is there with us, with our team members. Okay. And in addition to that, whatever I'm saying, you don't have to write on immediately unless you have any specific question or something you want to ask. But entire thing I'm speaking to you as a notes will be available in your login dashboard. You can actually download whenever you want, wherever you want, and you also get the recordings of if you're a premium member. Otherwise, you will not be able to. So better you watch here if you're especially not a premium member. You can have the detailed recordings over there. Okay. Now, first of all, before we jump into this, because it's a very long topic on a YouTube we have, so we'll start with what are the benefits we are going to get with this when you spend this much time. The first thing. So it's a done-for-you program. So what does it mean by done for you? So whatever we are speaking to you, if you want us to do for you, we will do for you. And you want to own a YouTube channel which make a passive income with faceless, and you wanted to make a virality with that, and you want to make an income with that. You wanted a PayPal account, Google AdSense account. You wanted 1,000 subscribers and 4,000. Everything will be done for you facility. That's one of the best thing. I don't know anyone else is doing this across the globe. So I think we came there. We are the first company, and no one else is doing. So please pay attention. This is the first benefit you get it. And we also give you. You don't have to look for a different companies to know. There are a lot of tools, techniques, tactics, and also we will also give it to you along with that. That's the first thing. That's the first benefit you're getting. Second one is understand how to create a fully automated faceless YouTube channel that make a passive income. You may not be working like all other program. Here I'm talking about you work 5 to 6 hours a day, but in YouTube case 30 minutes to 1 hour is more than enough because majority of the thing is automated. and you generate a passive income. So that's a highlighted point. So especially some people tell you, hey, I'm busy, I don't have time, other job, I cannot at risk of starting another business. Then this is the job, this is the thing you'll be looking into. And it's completely free, because YouTube channel is completely, you can start anything. You don't require an additional website, or you don't require a company. It's a fantastic thing. You should be looking at it. Okay. Now, it's not having 1,000. Lot of people has a channels, and it's not having a lot of channels or videos. It's important to make money. So we will tell you how you make money with the strategies. 9 and 10 who attended here, they know it is. I'm also adding another 2 more or 3 more strategies this week. So how you can make millions of dollars on the YouTube channel itself. Okay. Now, first of all, the most important thing, many of the people, including me, did not involve many of the YouTube activities, because a lot of technical aspect, a lot of editing, there's a shooting, there's a script, then post-production. All things is a huge challenge usually for us, right? So that's exactly you don't know how to do. You don't have to involve that activities. Now, most important thing, you've seen so many people has a huge number of views, but they're not making money because their CTR rate is they're not doing properly. They're not properly monetized. So we will tell you how your CTR rate can be increased. And those who don't know about CTR will discuss in coming, later stages. Okay. Now, one of the major issue all of us is facing is a copyright issue. The moment you bring out something, some music, some portion of the video, and many times YouTube immediately take it out, say it's a violation of our copyright. So how you tackle this? This is an important part, you'll be taking away from this programs. Okay. Now, first of all, the main point is actually how do you make money without being a YouTuber? So you don't have to be a YouTuber showing your face and coming and doing like a social media influencers. That we have a separate category. Here we are talking about without you being a YouTuber, making money with that. Now, all of you know that niche is a secret. Especially this point I did not discuss in the last meeting, because I said if the freedom of giving a niche to the people, the money making an issue. But I made a progress from the last week and this week is I will be discussing with you 50 high-paying niches, how you, based on the theories, based on the strategies which we came out last week, you can own. So pay attention that to understand that niche, how do you find that niche, and how you make the channel with that based on that niche. And the most important thing, how you professionally set up your channel and automate the channel. So this channel, there's a lot of expertise, it's got a lot of strategical decisions required to happen. So we will explain you step by step, how do you set up a channel and automate it. You don't know how to do many work, which are tools and plugins does for you, and how you make that system. So it's also one of the benefits for attending this program. Another most important strategy this week we'll be discussing about flipping of your YouTube channel. So I'm treating this kind of comparing it to the common man, a real estate business. This is an asset, this is an investment opportunity. And exactly the same in most of the theory when you look into, you invest for an apartment complex, you invest for a shopping complex, or you invest for you buy a shopping mall. So what happens is every month you get a rent again and again, right? Same way, once you have the YouTube channel, people watch again and again, you get rented. And apart from the rent, you also get an additional revenue in various methods. Plus, once you start growing this business, the flipping is one of the strategy we discussed. And those who don't know about flipping will be coming. This week we are discussing about YouTube flipping, and the following week we'll be discussing about entire website flipping as well. So you can use a flipping strategy to make a huge revenue. So whatever you do monthly earning, apart from that, you wanted to treat this as an asset and make a huge money tomorrow. There's another strategy. So we will be discussing this. 300 minutes of training will be doing. 600 minutes of training will include this topic as well. Now, another important thing was, how do you treat this as asset and the asset giving you the money? Most of the businesses we have been discussing about, you spend 4 hours, you spend 6 hours and it's making $1,000, $2,000. Here we are talking more about a passive income. You work less and how your asset pay you, like a rent, the landlord getting a rent, right? The building owner is getting rent, very less work, but he paid. So it's exactly. So what is exactly, if you're looking for something, you would like to own it, something or a digital asset. This is the asset you'll be looking for, which pays you on and every time you pay. Every month, payment will come to you. And one video, not once. Like you have a product, you created one product, and someone bought that product, you made a margin, that's over. But here, one video, you can again and again pay you. Think about one video you do, in a year you have a 365. videos. But here the problem is people say, well, making one video a day is a huge task. That exactly you should automate. You hardly spend 30 to 1 hour a day for including the upload of the video, including the automation of that, including the promotion of that one. 30 minutes to 1 hour, we will tell you a standard operating procedure, how you can complete that one. Okay, that's another major benefit this program will be getting. As you know, time is money. So here you have a lot of freedom on your job apps. This is exactly many people wanted to have a less number of hours and get paid more. And this program is especially for them. You want to work only 1 or 2 hours a day and make money, and you want to enjoy life and have more time with your family and friends. You want to study about, you want to go for a post-graduation or a doctorate. You wanted to take up a higher education, or you are busy with other activities. You want to do the Sistrator as a part-time. This is the best opportunity. So please utilize this opportunity for the next 10 hours to understand about it. Now, many people already know, or thinking about how we can automate it, right? That some people know, I agree. Most of you are thinking how you can automate it. So we're going to explain you in detail. Last time I given you a hint how we do it is, and this time I'll be explaining in a point by step, everything how you can do that one. Okay. And the important thing is in your hands is how you take this advantage of this opportunity. It's how you look at this opportunity. That's the most important part. First of all, I just want to tell you, I never say that it's instantly your money start. Every time I told you, especially I see what you're looking for a Google to give you 3 months to 6 months, right? Affiliate marketing, I say around 3 months time. E-commerce, you need to have a 2-quarter, 3-quarter to wait. Similarly, even a YouTube, I'm not looking for tomorrow you start making money. I'm talking about systematically setting up your channel and automation and going for a virality, which I'll discuss with you tomorrow and after. And even changing the rules. Subscription is not the point. I talk to you tomorrow. YouTube is not for paying with the subscriptions, subscribers. YouTube is paying for view. So you need to shift your views from subscription to views. So you know that every YouTuber come and tell you, please subscribe our channel, please subscribe our channel. So they struggle to get subscriptions. Here we are not even talking about that. Here we are talking about getting a views, and you don't have to depend on subscribers to get a view. If you go for our method, if you go for our strategy, if you can implement our strategy, so completely changing the rule. Tomorrow I'll discuss with you in detail about changing the rule part, because we spent the foundation today. Okay, so that's important point. So here is, you need to go for that way. So I'm looking for all of you to make a huge number, participating in our championship period and have a foundation of this and make this one. Another point is, actually encouraging the people, you understand this one and teaching others. And if you can teach others, it's not like other training program. We have other training program, people have to go 50 to 70 hours of training in 350 business model. In the 35 business model they study, then 20 to 30 strategies they study, and people really will not capture it. So here our company making a separate small training opportunity. You want to become trainer on a YouTube mastery, please make sure that is another 6 days. You understand this is about it, and after a couple of days of training, you can start your own training company. I'll also provide you the facility for you to start in multiple languages, YouTube Mastery Program, different target audience. I want all of you, or most of you think you have a passion to teach people. You think you can help the people to it. This is a very simple, friends. If someone is coming to you out of the poverty, you should give them. Someone tell you they're struggling over the money, give them a YouTube channel. This is a global, no company to be registered, no legal issues, nothing. So this, if you are not able to help others, we should be, I'll be ashamed to that one, because that's what this opportunity is all about. I want you to pay the attention and understand, think about, can you help others? Not only you making benefits, you help others to make the money. Anyway, YouTube is giving out $8 billion every year. All of you know that. And every year they grow 40%. That means approximately another 1 or 2 billion will be increases. So approximately 10 billion is going to pay out from this year. How much is the money we are going to take there? That's an important part. So that's what exactly we should target. So I'm looking for everyone to start making consistent income, consistently growing this money part. Another most important part is, including me, this was a very important part, like a facelift. I don't like, I've been doing a training across the globe. So many countries I have done training, around 1,000 countries now, so 1,000 cities I have done training program. Now 852 now, if you count this up, there's a little 850, that's my profile always written. So about 900 cities I have done a training. But you cannot find any of my training program. The moment I watch my training on live, I cannot tolerate that. What else has looking at my body language? I don't like it. That's the reason you can see most of the videos Even my voice is not just rounded. That's also a reason, because I hate it. That's a fact for so many people, and that's exactly this opportunity. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to be a YouTuber here to do this part, and you can earn from YouTube without being in front of the camera. Be assured that many people don't want to come in front of the camera, right? That's one. Second, you don't have to spend a lot of number of hours. You ask any YouTuber how many hours he's spending. Around 4 to 6 hours the people spend. And yesterday my colleague, she said hours together I spent for a 3 minutes of video. That's a fact. So you have to spend a lot of time on it. Here, no, you don't have to spend time. And totally talking about you're managing hundreds and thousands of videos with maybe 5 to 10 channels. I come to you that why you should have multiple, because once you learn how to make a one channel, it gives you money. Why don't you make another channel? Because there is no additional expenditure, because YouTube channel is basically free. So how do you make a multiple channel and multiple videos with 30 minutes to 1 hour time? You don't have to spend a lot of time. So that's another point of this business. And what type of channel? We don't record all these things. That's what is exactly you need to identify. Now, you never stepping out of the camera, as I mentioned, and you're not spending a lot of, because that everybody think, okay, he's going to teach you to shoot on this topic, shoot on a cooking recipe, shoot on a fitness, healthcare, on travel, nothing. I'm not going to ask you for you to do this, nothing. I ask you a systematic standard operating process. You work on a 30 minutes to 1 hour, some time with your laptop on a YouTube channel, use some tools to automate it, make sure that is everything going well, and check your account, money is coming to your PayPal account, and look at it as what is happening, new trend, and utilize. I'll give you 1 hour what you have to do, very systematic. Nothing else, does not matter. Okay, that's exactly it. And many of the YouTubers makes a lot of money because they have a great personality and they look very good on camera and they have a crazy things on. We don't have to be that one. Okay. I'll not even ask you to edit one video. I hate editing. I think last time I told you I don't like it. It's a huge time. Okay. So we'll not ask you to edit it. We'll not ask you to any video, and we'll not ask you this issue to be there. And I will not even ask you to speak on a video. Some people, you use someone else, I do a voiceover. No, we'll not ask you this one. Okay. And I don't want you to be good technology, so you don't have to do so many things which we talk about e-commerce time or you don't want that. Simple laptop or a tablet, YouTube access is enough. You don't have to do graphic designing and editing part. So very, very clear on. Okay. Now, you also don't buy a camera. Many other people say, I want to buy a camera, to have a good quality, because you're not making a video. So why don't you have a camera? And I also will not ask you to pay money to the YouTube to advertise your video to come up. No, without that, we'll give you a different method for you to get up something called virality. Please pay attention. Yeah, that's what I'm starting today. One portion you miss it, another portion you'll have problem. So please pay undivided attention. So what is undivided attention? You completely focus here. Okay. So I know you're at home. I know some of you maybe in the traveling time. Please pay attention here, all these points. Okay. So this program is for 5 types of people. You make sure that you comes under that category. So this program completely designed for that 5 types of people. Someone wanted to make as a part-time business. This is perfect for you. This is completely, I'm treating as a business. You treat it as a business, not just a kids play. It's a very serious business. But we are going to give you the information that great. I'll promise you that you will be amazed to know all this information within a week's time. So that's the first thing. Second one is, if you're looking for some full time, you want to completely dedicate with I can rest assured I can to make thousands of dollars every month, and I want to build a career on the digital economy. This is perfect for you. Okay, this is the program for you. Now, you already have a team members. You already know so many companies are getting closed. There are so many back office companies, or BPA process companies, or technology companies, or social media companies, or maybe a SEO companies, even a simple customer support marketing companies, or you have your own team, or your friends. They're free. This is for you. Take their help. Either partner with them, or teach them, or utilize them in some other way. Share the profit with them. And make sure that it's when you do 1 hour activities, let them also do 1 hour activities and take it. If you can do this, especially organization side, you are connected with the various organizations. You are doing some kind of a charity. Utilize this opportunity to make it. Someone asked me the last week the question: can I do the charity work? Raise the capital for that. You want to help someone, some students you want to help. This is a program for you. Now, What exactly here, this when you say this one, you become a trainer here. Why don't you teach and train these people on this aspect? You know, this is not our primary business. When the ADM came out, 100 Days Challenge, we are completely focused on majorly two projects. Project number one, our online shopping mart. Project number two, our blockchain projects. These two things we have been focusing, right? Now, YouTube, when the people ask us, hey, can you help us? Very simple. You don't want a website, you don't want a payment gateway, you don't want everything done for you. So that's what exactly this week. Please take the maximum from my experience and from my colleagues and from the person or a friend. I'll talk to you about him. Because of him, we came out of this method, right? I'll tell you the story, and some of the question many people ask me about the story, which I told you last time. I'll explain you about in detail about the story part. So can you become a trainer? My objective, when you ask me this one, when I look at all these amazing information, that's not our primary job. My primary, as a CEO of the company, as a CEO of the ADM, I'll talk to you a bit later about our company, is basically I have a responsibility to make this company to value a $300 million company in 5 years' time and list in global exchanges. So that's my primary objective. So they're part of the 100 Days Digital Mastery came out that program. This is a kind of a bonus. Now, I want especially the mentors, all do you have a capacity to train and teach and help? You have a mentality of helping people, and you like helping people to teach them and train them. Then use this. This 1 week. Please pay attention. And another 2 days, or completely a trainer, apart from more tools, some facility. Even I'll set up with you what I'm talking to you, a landing page with YouTube. Again, it's our YouTube, right? So I'm not using any other tools. Just with a landing page, I'll set up with you for you to do this program. Okay. Now, this I want you to treat as anybody who has an investment opportunity. That many people really scared about keeping the money in the bank because we don't know about the condition of the bank, and many of the businesses are not doing great. So if you are looking for an opportunity to invest, and this is a YouTube channel is a great opportunity for you. It's like a real estate. Now you have a people to come and watch again and again. As I mentioned to you, you get a rent. So this is a great opportunity. So if you are looking for investment, I'm not talking about millions of dollars. You want to invest $1,000, you want $20,000, $50,000. It's a great opportunity. We'll discuss with this opportunity as well. Now, you wanted to do any new way, even you wanted to have a branded channel, which I talked to you last week when I did it. People wanted my own brand to be there. I want to be a kind of a celebrity there. In that kind of already you are a YouTuber. You wanted to utilize our new strategies and methods and tools and techniques and tactics. We'll also give you an option for you this week. So be with us and understand about it. You have extra advantage because you already have many things. Or you wanted to make a brand now. You know that YouTube is going to grow. You want to be part of this. Then it's great. So I will give you a brand. This is a new topics we added. Last time I said, no, we cannot give you niche. Now we have an option now for a niche. Now you want to have a branded channel under your own brand. You wanted to promote your products or yourself. You want to be a trainer, use this virality methods, which we have discussed with you. You can do that one as well. Okay. Now, the reasons, easy to automate because it's a YouTube algorithm is that. Very easy. When you compare to you, somebody's done SEO. Why I feel so easy? Because I have been since 2012. I have been doing an SEO project, right? And I know how difficult SEO. If you compare it, that is so easy. So very easy to automate. I think you also know how easily YouTube algorithm works. Those who know about SEO aspect, those who know the algorithm aspect, it's very easy to understand. So it's very easy to automate as well. So you don't have to go through like a lot of 3 to 6 months of an SEO course, another 1 year of a digital marketing course. No, it's another 5 to 6 hours you can actually learn and understand, and you can sync with. That's what exactly I'm saying. Anyone can do this business. Okay. Now you got a lot of things. You wanted to be. To leverage your money. So I'm not talking about someone making only $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. If you wanted to make millions of dollars, this also was an opportunity. Now, many people ask me, why? So it's great. Why I haven't never heard about this? It's true, right? Even I was not paying much attention to. I was always looking at the various great opportunities. But when you look at it, that YouTube already giving to $8 billion every year. Last year, they paid around $6 billion. Before that, they got around $3.8 billion. Before that, they got around $2.5 billion. So, to whom they came? The popularity making. The popularity making. We were not part of it does not mean we're not. And you can see, yesterday, I'll talk to you tomorrow about when I talk about a celebrity or a branded channel. There's 2,000 videos only a person uploaded. But He has over 9 million videos online now. He's done only 2,000 because people are making money. Many people are making money. So you start paying attention on us. I'll tell you how I came across. So you also look at your discovery and find this opportunity to take this one next level. Okay. Now many people ask me, you have a 1 week program, we attend one day. What exactly are you going to cover in this program? So I'll go one by one, then we'll come back to the basics, especially those who attended also last time. A lot of questions. Are you going to repeat the program? Actually, no. Some portion, of course, yes. I have to explain because I'm going for a detail this time, because last time all of you given a feedback is saying I jumped and I was so fast to explaining it is. As I mentioned, it was my intention was everyone is getting, how do I say, now a lot of information at a time. But this time, I promise you, I'll go slow, and one by one, I'll be taking care. Okay. Now, what are the topics we are going to cover? Number one, how do you automate your channel? That's a beautiful thing. So we'll show you how you can automate your channel. Automation is the key of any business today, right? Now, another thing is how you scale it up. So now you learn making one channel. I'm looking for you to make a multiple channel yourself. Okay. And it should be duplicatable. The method which I'm going to train you, as I already mentioned, you become a trainer. So how you can duplicate? No, you can do more number of channels. You can also help. You can transfer this to other person. You can do that. And of course, it's a little innovations because it's not a traditional method, as I told you. So old method is a increase in subscription. Our method is not subscription. That's a new method. We'll talk to you in detail. So this is what way innovations we are doing it. Okay. Now. Another method is many people are asking me this one. I'll be explaining in detail capture goods and offshoring, and how you automate with this your major activities. Now, capture goods and offshoring. This is very, very important for all of you to understand, and this will be covered in this 1 week program. And we also plan to do flipping strategies since the beginning, because you know how to, when you planning to make huge money tomorrow in selling of your YouTube channel, like any building you are constructing today, you making an asset, you want to rent over a period of time, you wanted a money, you wanted to sell off a much higher price, right? So this is an opportunity. So we'll also discuss about the YouTube flipping strategies during the 7 days time. So you'll have a better advantage tomorrow for you to sell at higher price. Now, we will also explain to you around a 50 niche, maybe more than that. I'll be explaining to you which is high paying, which is with the strategy you can immediately start. We'll also tell you about how the high-paying CPM, cost per million, how you get on this one. Now, branded channel automation, I just spoke to you about. So you can have your own branded by using this strategy. You may not make money like other methods, but still you can have a leverage on this one. Okay. Now, there is another strategy I'll be explaining to you. So how you triple your revenue. If you're making $1,000, how you make it $3,000. If you're making $10,000, how you make it $30,000. Through a translation. That video, people come, one video when you search, you can see different languages. So sometimes it's in English, you don't have a Spanish and French version or Arabic version, you can also have that one. So which is basically, I recommend there are 3 languages making it, but you don't make a video, that's the point. But you should plan, strategy should come from you, and you can have that one as well. Okay. Now, many people ask me, say, you said a 30 minutes to 1 hour time a day, what I'm supposed to do? So I'll explain to you a standard operating procedure, day 1 to day 30, and what you do on a daily basis, what you do on a weekly basis, what you do on a monthly basis. So if somebody is very new to the business, you can have this one. Okay. So this is the main thing we will give you part of this course. So you can have this downloaded from the system and you can follow the same. Now, choosing a niche is slightly different from choosing a niche for your e-commerce and affiliate. Choosing how you choose a niche, because few niche example I'm giving, but now you want to have more number of channels, more number of videos, so you can have your own niche finding and keeping it is. So you can have that one as well. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, 50, I think this week I'll reveal to you, which we found is a really, really good. We can choose that from that. Okay. Now, another thing is the revenue, the existing activities, you need to get a more revenue. That is, you need to increase your CTR. You ask many of the people already have a YouTube channel. They say, I'm hardly getting anything, but I have a good view. I have 100,000 people came, but I'm not making money because your CTR rate to be increased and there is a virality to be added. So this we'll discuss in detail about. Okay. And yes, there is a method for you to increase. We scientifically will explain you how to do that one. Okay. And there is something called AVD, average viewer duration. How do you increase your AVD apart from CTR? So AVD is important for increasing, and how strategically you can have how many minutes of video you can have, how you can increase that AVD. That's the important part. Now, this is the point. It's what I told you about. I think I'll come back to that topic today again. So you need to make it viral. It is not you put an effort when you asking people to subscribe. No, this is scientific method of you doing a virality. So that we'll discuss about. And so most important thing, we have a magic button. The magic button only YouTube has. Only social media we can only get from YouTube. So make sure that is we get the maximum out of YouTube. Anyway, YouTube is giving $8 billion every year, right? So how much we take it, that's important. So we need to effectively use that M button or monetization button. Okay. So setting up your channel, that's definitely, that's also, we need to consider not only automation and terms and conditions of YouTube. There are a lot of things you need to take care, and you need to obey some of the rules, etc. So you need to, what are the things you need to take care to do this business? One of the issues most of you already facing is copyright issues. The copyright issues to overcome. Last time I think I discussed with you, CC, Creative Commons. Like today, two more methods I'll give you to overcome the copyright issue. So you'll know with YouTube license, with YouTube, you will not have an issue. So do's and don'ts. It's also we cover on a copyright issue, but this 7 days of program. Now there is another thing like a Google Analytics when you discussed about e-commerce and affiliate program. We will have something called YouTube Analytics, which will really help you to grow. This is one of the activity you'll be doing, looking at the analytics on it, you will be taking a decision. That's only 30 minutes to 1 hour time. One of the activity you'll be looking at is you have a complete report, come from YouTube, everything in detail. So based on that, you need to take a decision. So that is a part of your business, right? Like a YouTube business. This we'll also discuss about how you get a YouTube Analytics, how you strategize it, how you review it is, how based on a details you're getting, how you take a decision next of how you take it. So we'll also cover this one. And there are a few contracts and agreements with various tools, various processes, especially in the capture goods and offshoring. You'll have a lot of contracts and agreement. We'll also give you a sample copies of that. Okay, so you don't have to worry, and you should know what to. If they give you what, especially with the YouTube and other thing, you need to know what to be taken care. So we'll also do that one. Okay. Now, before you start, what are the things to be done? Before you go on live, what you have to be done? Before your channel is ready to launch, what has to be done? So we will also cover that part. And how you get the initial traffic, that's play a major role in the Google, YouTube algorithm. So we'll also work on that one, initial part. So that will give you an additional ability to reach out the global part. Now there's something called A/B testing before your channel, before every video goes, especially your title, other things we do. So an A/B testing part also we covered in this part. Okay. Now, there of course, the strategical advice we give you something called VM GOSA. Same thing applicable to you. So VM GOSA is one of the methods which all the mentors, all the consultants and trainers help the business owners, online business owners, startup companies to follow. So that same thing will also make you to follow in the YouTube channel. So it's basically you're treating as a business itself. Okay. Now, what are the major mistakes we should avoid? So when we study, many of the people gave up because they did a serious mistakes. So we can learn from them. And there are many people who shared with me also their story, what they did at mistake. So we'll also involve. So we don't have to do that mistakes. So that's the list of mistakes also I'll be covering. So what we should not do. Now, how do you treat this as an investment? How there's an investment, how it is working, how you can treat and how you can get a return on investment. You're looking for a 3% revenue or a 5% revenue per month. That means around 35 to 70% of the money, how you can generate, in return on investment, you can get it. This is also one of the things. Now, and ultimately, what exactly you're getting? A done for you YouTube channel, fully automated, ready to start earn a passive income. That's ultimately major portion of the major outcome of the training program. Of course, strategy number 10, those who don't know strategy number 10, I'll be repeating today and tomorrow, portion by portion. You can go through that, and you can also use that strategy. And in the question answer time, last time I said, I'm not sure because I was not sure, but I came out of my third and strategies with my friend. So you can also use your branded channel. That means existing YouTubers can also come and start using this method to use that channel. Or you wanted to start from the scratch, a branded channel, this is also possible. Okay. Now, increase the number of videos in your channel for a different method. Now you start with, as you know, that is those who are taken earlier, they get around 10 to 100 videos. And those who are today onwards, I think are abundant, come with the 10 to 25 videos. So after that, how you increase it? And you have different methods of increasing your videos and making more money. One channel with the 10 videos give you, let's say, $100 per day. Think about it, you can have a 20 videos, you can increase $200. You can increase more number of videos and increase your revenue. So this also will be covering this portion. Now, my question is now, so I believe this is a fantastic thing. All of you are going to get, but why should we learn this one? Many people are asking, why should I learn this now? If that is the things, I just want to tell you why people should learn. One is this, a digital economy, right? So digital economy, we are in a chaos. We know that the economy is completely down. As every time I say 10 to 15% of the GDP is going down, which means not only recession, it's a depression is going to wait. And the worst yet to come. So, but one economy is doing the great is a digital economy. You are part of. When we discuss YouTube is a part of a digital economy. So please pay attention on it. Now, when you look at it as at this point I discussed with you last time, how much money is there in this world? So there are $60 trillion, right? So that much money is there. And 91% of that money in the world is a digital. So if you are not paying attention on a digital one, you're not paying the 91% of your wealth, what you can acquire. That's an important point. And $55 trillion is exist in the digital forms. 55 trillion, not one or two. So look at this one. In addition to that, on a daily, there is a transactional revenue. When you look at it, it's a 6.6 trillion on a daily basis happening. And it's a 2.4 quadrant every year. And the look at last week, that much wealth is there in this world. If you really say, if you wanted to make money, kindly pay attention to the digital economy. Look into that, focus there, understand about it, be involved with it, and get it to the next level. Okay. Now, when you look at the world population today, we have around 4.57 billion people using internet. We are not taking 7.2 in consideration. Take only the internet population. So that means 59% of the people has a potential to get the money of 1,440 per day. This is what we discussed, right? So why people are not doing it? So we, all of us, including you and me, has a potential to earn a daily basis over $1,000. Can we do that? So here I'm talking to you to be making $100. You will just start with $100. That's what we are talking about now. Now, when you look at the segments, we discussed this point. You remember that we also discussed about the YouTube segment. So here it is. This is a major project which is I discussed with you, and of course next month we'll be moving with that project. So that's the reason we immediately announced the YouTube Week Master this week itself. So next month we'll completely focus will be this biggest $1.8 trillion business through an e-commerce business. Right? Now YouTube is $8.25 billion business the last year. Okay, so this is the opportunity we are going to discuss on. Now this social media influencer also we'll be covering, and affiliate marketing we already covered in the last week. And next week, we are discussing more about the automation of the affiliate marketing as well. So another question is actually many people ask, why should I learn an online business? So when we invite, I think many mentors has come back to me, so they're not coming. So I asked the reason why. They are so busy. Then definitely you have to do online business, right? No, they cannot dedicate 100 days for $100. Then they'll be super rich already. So leave them. If they don't have a money problem, but no, they have a money problem. But they don't have time. Then come to YouTube later. That's my point here. This is exclusively them. Now onward, don't allow them to tell any excuses, because this is an opportunity for everyone. Here is when you look at why you have to run an online business. I would like you to go to the day one. We discussed the reasons why you should start an online business, right? So this slide, can we go to the day one, July 1st of the day, you can watch the download. You can download the notes. You can also watch the day very detailed. We discussed about why you should start an online business. Now onwards, we are going to start about why you have to pay attention to YouTube. That's very important, right? First of all, I like the reason I looked into this one, because it has a magic button. No other social media. You may be a fan of Instagram. You may be spending a lot of time on Facebook. You may be on a LinkedIn. You may be on a Twitter. None of these channels gives you money. None of them. Nobody is paying you money. Yes or no? They make millions of billions of dollars, and they're not even sharing you 5%, 10%. Only the Facebook announced recently they come out something called Libra. They're not introduced so far. They might, and we don't know how much percentage they're going to share as a part of our blockchain, lots of crypto. But no other social media sharing the money with us. We spend 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours on a daily basis for communication, interaction, entertainment, information purpose, but we don't get anything from them. Yes or no? But YouTube, we have magic button. YouTube, they are sharing money with us. This M button is the M button is monetization. We can monetize and make money. And you not small money, as you know, I'm going to talk to you already. 8 billion they're already giving to the people, which means they're making more than that, right? Now, every day when you look at it is or more a billion hours of YouTube, so people are watching, and everyone we watch, that is we come across a lot of advertisement. There is a revenue coming in. There are another 9 methods. This also we're going to cover on it. So, a first video when you look at it is the co-founder of this company, co-founder of the YouTube. Mr. Javed Karim did it in Santiago Zoo in 2005. From there, now, today, when you look at it, is over 300 hours of video are uploaded every minute. So that's the level that YouTube has gone. And the growth of a YouTube, when you look at it's a huge and a phenomenal growth they're making. And the millions and billions of people are using on a YouTube on a daily basis to watch entertainment purpose, information purpose, or maybe communication purpose, and so many product promotions, so many activities. So this is an industry, this is a company this is the platform we are talking about. Now, the annual revenue is around $15 billion last year, 2019, with the approximately 8 billion they share with the Google. And it's also, when you look at it, it's a kind of a second largest search engine in the world after the Google. So Google treats as a kind of a search engine as well. Now, my relationship with this, to those who know me, to attend a workshop or participate in my consulting activities or training activities, I always use a YouTube for a ranking purpose. When you search in Google, something come up the first is from YouTube. Yes or no? So you can use something, I always talk about many of the time, the shortcut to rank in a Google first page is a YouTube syndication. That's the way, actually, I always like YouTube. But today, I'm discussing with you something, the discovery I did a couple of months ago. And it's an amazing thing. I also felt it, how come I did not look into that earlier? I'll discuss with you a bit later on. So what I'm saying is YouTube is a great opportunity. It's a growing opportunity. All of us have a fantastic opportunity in front of us, right? Now, what are the plus points? What are the advantages you compare to? Now, we are going to discuss around 100 plus opportunities, 100 plus business idea, 100 plus business model, and 100 plus strategies, 100 plus tools. Now, what makes the YouTube different? So before we go to the YouTube part, first is, many of the time when we discuss about the e-commerce or a dropship or affiliate, first in terms of products or a service. So in this business, when you start a YouTube channel, you don't create any products or service. That's a good thing, right? And we don't require to deal with the customers. As you know, they are the biggest asset for us. And if you don't treat them as a king, you will not be part of the business. So customers are the most important, right? And customers are the most complicated as well. And because they are human beings, so they expect, every customer has a huge expectations. And if you not match with their expectations, they will come back to you and make you problems. And you need to make them happy, that. So this is part, you don't deal with the customers. You don't have to deal with your customers. And you don't have to recruit anyone. So even you start various businesses, for example, if you start an e-commerce business, you are using an affiliate marketing to reach out to the people, you have to recruit affiliate marketers. You are depending on a social media influencer, you need to start a relationship with the social media influencers. It depends upon what the business sometimes you need to recruit a staff members, right? So all the recruitment practice, that's a challenging one. So this business, you don't have to recruit anyone. And you don't have to do unethical. So many people are making millions of dollars, but the funnel page, the landing page, they come and talk to you. So many things. So no, it is not there, right? So this, you don't have to be anything unethical. You can do completely ethical and morally, and you can provide the value and make money. That's another advantage we have. Now, you also don't want to discuss with refunds and chargeback. This we discussed last time. I told you about in the Japan market, we have only 5%. That means 5% refund and chargeback. Brazil, India, China, And American market, you have to wait for a 25 to 30% of the refund and chargeback. This issue is not there with YouTube. So we are completely out of that issue. Okay, right? Now you don't have to send out emails and ad market, nothing. I'm not going to tell you all the things to do. Okay, so like every time I tell you email marketing, you do that one, nothing. Here is more automation. Using a tools, that's important aspect. And you don't have to talk to someone to sell something. Now, every time you get a lead, then you have to talk to them. And you don't have to do that. Sales is not involved. Many people say, I'm not good at sales, so I cannot do online business. I tell them, you take the many of the smart people who work offline as a good sales people. They are not good at sales online. They might be making millions of dollars turnover doing offline sales. They cannot do online. Now you can also say some digital marketers go offline, they cannot do as well. But here both the cases. Here we are not even involved sales. So YouTube, we are not involving any sales. There is nothing sales. But you want to do sales and additional revenue, of course, there is apart from this 9 method which we are discussing, which include an affiliate marketing and other things that you can do in addition if you love sales. You will like me, I get enjoyment, someone buy it and buy it through putting in a shopping cart and the money come to me, I open a PayPal account, money is there. So that I like it, then it's a good for you. Okay. Now, it's completely passive if you automate it. That's important part. Many other YouTubers tell you a lot of work, but here's an automation. So it's a completely passive, it comes to you. Okay. And it's an asset. As I'm going to tell you, it's an asset. Every YouTuber is an asset. Every video is an asset. Every channel is an asset, which gives you again and again. Okay, that's another thing. And you don't have a lot of upfront cost. You start an e-commerce business, $5,000, $10,000 is your investment. Even as a proper affiliate to set up, it costs you $25,000 to $50,000. People tell you can do it with $5,000, $10,000. According to me, you want to properly set up, it costs you a lot of money, right? And even as you want to set up an e-commerce company, your recurring cost and initial cost is huge. Here, YouTube is almost nothing. If you do all the work, it's zero cost. You don't have to pay even a domain name. Everything you can do yourself. Or even you want to do someone else to do for you, like we are doing for you. You just become a premium member. We'll do it for you. You don't have to pay any additional cost for that. So this is another method you can do that. Okay. And it's give you time and freedom. If the people who are selling, I'm so busy, then YouTube channel is the answer to do online business. And you feel it is now, you wanted to have a quality time with you, YouTube channel is the answer for that. So now many people ask me, one person, Shan, I saw your program, and many people message me, Shan, I saw that is you're doing your mastery. So how your workshop earlier was different. Now, how are you different in YouTube? So this is what I would like to tell you before we proceed in jumping to the program. One is, it's a completed done for you model or a do it for you model. This two model. It's usually when I do a workshop on affiliate program, we'll ask you to find out a YouTube niche. You have to find out a keywords. You have to come out of branding part. Then you have to come out with an affiliate system. Then so many processes come to, like everyone who are so excited to start an online business, this kind of frustration comes up. Even a simple 5-page proposal to fill up, people get frustrated. Yes or no? So that gave me a big lesson. People don't want that. People want it easy, faster, right? So this model is a done for you. We will done for you. You don't have to do all this thing. Or do it for you. There is a slight difference because do it for you, you'll have a little more work. Done for you, it was easy. Everything will be ready. You can start. Even you don't have to do subscription like a YouTube for you to start. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. We will do it for you. So that's what it is. We will do it for you. So you don't have to work on. That's the program is different. That's the main thing is this program is different from no other people. My understanding on a Google or YouTube will for you this one. If you're there, please send me because I want to learn from them. I could not find friends. I told you last time when I did the first time, the strategy number 10, according to me, the world first time. Somebody explained it this week. So I know some people know, but they never present it to anyone. So I know some people are doing that kept themselves. Only my friend told me, oh, Shan, you go and do it. It's like people understand this method. So here again, here's a done for you. We will do it for you. And it's done for you method. That's a major difference from any other program. Second is a practical. So whatever we're going on today, tomorrow morning you have a practical. You can understand how it works. Last time I give you thank you so much, guys, those who attended last time. Many people come back to me and said that your screenshot so helpful. And I could check it, I could find it, I made it. That is exactly the point. Whatever I'm talking to you is a practical for a common man. You don't require coding. You don't require to understand know a lot of programming part. You don't know also words. Everything is on YouTube. You can search it and do it. If you're not able to do, we will do it for you. So this is the thing. This makes a huge difference with the other program. And we have a completely mentored learning. Friends, actually, and all of you, those who are first time joining, I just want to tell you, you need to do a kind of a mentored learning. It's a great opportunity once you implement it. It's so much of you learn, no examination you're going to write. You need to implement. To implement this, you need a certain, like as a human being, we need a push, we need a support, we need a help, someone to motivate us, someone to inspire us. So we have 100+ mentors to help you for this free of cost. You can get a 30 minutes mentorship on a daily basis. You know, minimum 30 minutes. If you're a premium member, you get 1 hour, 2 hours. So minimum 30 minutes mentored learning. Please do check with them. Something you not understood today, go with the laptop, Zoom, you talk to them, or maybe whatever the platform you want to use it. Make sure that you understand that you can implement this. You don't record a website here. Simple YouTube channel. You know how easy that can be done. Another thing is, why we are different is we are taking accountability here. It's not that I'll give you, it's your own job. No, we as a consultant, we have a project called Consulting with Accountability. Here we take accountability and we put this program part of our championship program. Even you can claim from us if our strategy don't working, right? So you can be part of the championship. That is, those who are not familiar with the championship, I'll just tell you, October 8th, November 7th, whoever is completing this 100 days of program, 1 or 2 business or a 5 business, 10 business, I recommend you to start a multiple business. Even if you're starting only YouTube, you can be part of the championship, which is championship 100 or a 350. That per day you can make that kind of a money. And if our strategy fail it, we will reward you $1,000. So we take an accountability. So it's not that is okay, you do yourself. No, we have an accountability. We stand for you. So 30 days time, we are with you. Our mentors are with you. So we have an accountability. So you can have that confidence. You can have that belief to do this part. And it's a very innovative method. The tools we are using in new methods, the strategies are new method, and we innovate. We promise you. Now, once you start implementing next year, we'll have a different innovation will come. So that's another differentiation from others. And the most important thing, I spoke about how I discovered through my daughter's video, which I'll discuss with you. There's a reason, there's a logic, and there's a science behind it. So we use that one. We don't work on a luck and hope. Luck and hope we cannot relay. So many of the whole short of the let's say video, how it's go viral. You need to use the logic and reason of the YouTube algorithm. There is a YouTube very systematic method. So we will share with you how it is ranking and that method of ranking. So you need to understand that method, and if you can understand, you can do that one. Not based on assumption, please don't work, and you get disappointed. And so they should take a very small change. The business won't work like that, right? You need to see, like in a retail business, which you discussed a couple of days ago, location, location, location. So if the proper location, then you get a business. And if you don't have a location, you will assume that people come by looking at a shop. That's only a chance you're taking. Same here in the YouTube. You need to understand how the logic and reason of this virality works in the YouTube algorithm. So that's exactly we'll be discussing about it. And we will give you that method. So that also makes us a completely different. You can see so many gurus will tell you method, you can do that, you can do this 9 methods, but they will not tell you, or they may not be knowing, they're not tell how it works. Here that is the difference. And this program is a completely scalable. And we will tell you how you can scale it. I already told you now itself, if you learn with the 1 channel, 2nd channel, you can do it. Yes or no? And you wanted to initially start from home. When you start making money, you wanted to scale it as a business model, setting an office, and how you can scale that way. Or you wanted to leverage with other people, kind of a work from home opportunity, and partner with other people. You want to scale it that one. You want to start with 100 videos. You want to scale to 1,000 videos. This is a completely scalable model. So we will tell you how you can, we'll share with you how you can scale your business model as well. Okay. And I want you to treat this as an asset. And we will tell you how you manage asset. Like, for example, you have a shopping complex. You have an apartment for a investment purpose. You bought it, which you're getting a rent. How you treat that asset? Same way, I want you to treat this YouTube channel. And not one channel, channels, that's the right word. I don't know how many of you thought about why it is called channels. I'll tell you tomorrow or after I'm discussing about why it is called channel. Now I'll just tell you about channel means you're just opening a channel to give you money, right? It's a channel, not one way. Once you open the channel, water comes, right? Same way, we need, once you open this opportunity, money will come. So that exactly we need to do. So treat this as an asset management, continuous revenue, month and month again. We every daily basis we can earn this money. So that's one exactly asset management. Okay. Now there are a few unique strategies and methods which we assure a result. As I told you, we have an accountability, and you can see the result yourself. This is not that it is done for you. We are behind the curtain. We'll do no. This 7 days you will learn how we're doing it is. We'll tell you how you can do it later, and it's a duplicatable method. You can go to the next level. So this another advantage you have it. Okay. And of course, there are so many reasons, but I make it as a 10th point, is the last point, is the continuous mentoring and support. So you set up everything, and 100 days is over, championship period over. What next? We'll have a continuous, this is our primary business. For you to get a support is our primary business. You know that DigiMentor, so we'll talk to you about company, little about it. So that I might tell you this is our primary. So you have a continuous support to do this one. Another thing is I noticed that most of you are registered today, not even know what is 100 Days of Digital Mastery Program. So Digital Mastery Program is come from an ADM. So some of you not even know what is ADM, right? So ADM is an Ashiga DigiMentors based in Doha in Qatar. We are a digital DigiMentorship company to support entrepreneurs, especially the digital entrepreneurs, to start realizing their visions and dreams. So we give them mentorship. That's exactly our company do majorly. It's founded by His Excellency Sheikh Jassim bin Mohammed Al Thani is one of the ruling family member from Qatar, and he founded this company. And with the mission of knowledge-based economy, I think some of you know Qatar Vision 2030. So part of that is the company is founded. Now, so he actually basically, when you look at His Excellency Sheikh Jassim, firmly believe that digital platform is a what do you say? It's a very, very important platform to everyone to have to next level of entrepreneurship to take on. Okay. All of you can see me properly. I think someone is saying it is not visible. Okay, sorry. I think maybe in the connection issue. Okay. Now we'll come to the next part. Okay. A platform for a digital mentorship. So across the globe, our vision is to have mentors across the globe. So this time we are trying to make it in 100 cities, which have 100 plus mentors. That's a plan we are working on. So we call it as a pilot project. So next year, actually, we are doing a much larger scale project in probably inshallah 2021. So October month, we are doing our pilot, understanding about what works, what will not works as a mentorship. And that's the reason we have an amazing mentors who's working hard to make implementing whatever we are conceptualized and planning it. Okay. So this one is actually the vision come from His Excellency Sheikh Jassim bin Al Thani. Okay. Now he's actually a postgraduate from United Kingdom MBA, and he also one of the director with Ahli Bank, one of the largest bank in Qatar. And he also have around 25 different businesses. In fact, this is 25th company, ADM, Ashiga DigiMentors is 25th company and various business. I would like you to go through our website, adm.qa, and about us page, and he stated of his one of the vision part. Okay, so his vision is of Ashiga DigiMentors, our next step, our commitment to promoting the Qatar economic vision of 2030. This is company's part of that. And by contributing to the future growth, success, and prosperity of the nation by creating digital entrepreneurs. So the entrepreneurship really create the economy part. Qatar as a nation believes in inclusive growth. With our DigiMentors, we are doing what our core belief is, that giving the helping hand to all the entrepreneurs who are not able to make it. So that exactly, when you look at it, that vision is exactly matching with our YouTube. A person don't have a capital, don't have a knowledge, don't have adequate information. This YouTube can make it change. So yes or no? And today's competition digital revolution, we aim to provide a mentorship and training so that the playing field is level and no one left behind. Everybody should get an equal opportunity. That's what exactly social media offer. That exactly now our blockchain revolution is going to come. This two combination which we do is basically everyone in the world get an equal opportunity. So our success is basically, when you say you value the company, if we are making success with our clients, right? If the entrepreneurs are making money, they're making profit, they're making growth, then we have a value. So basically, only our mentorship will have only value if our clients makes money. So we know that. That's exactly the reason we committed that way. We have accountability on that. All the program is designed that way. So this vision is a vision which we stand for. This is what is the vision. 100 plus mentors in our company work for us on a daily basis. And we are looking forward to realizing this vision in another 2000. This year onwards, we start realizing, it's not one day it's happened, right? So step by step will happen. Okay. Now, this is about me. I think some of you already attended my workshop. You've already seen my work. Quickly about, at the moment, I have a privilege to be the CEO of this company. I have around 20 years of experience in the online business, and this is my primary business. As all of you know, majorly the last 20 years, I've always done this online business aspect. And few other occasions. Now I had two opportunities, a great opportunity. One is with the SEO, one is with the social media. I could build two of my companies, the multi-million-dollar company within the first year of operation. That's exactly I tell to many other people. The online business, 5 years time, 10 years time, many people take a time, which you can do in 1 or 2 years time. That's the biggest advantage of the online business. That's what I say exactly. Now, even if you have an existing business, you should look into that way. Okay. Now, of course, my passion is actually entrepreneurship. I love creating entrepreneurs. And I know entrepreneurship has always come with a kind of a package called risk. And I know so many people fail it and blame me. I don't care, because I believe entrepreneurship is the growth. The entrepreneurship is the solution for the people. I'm passionate about it. I truly believe in it. That's the reason, the moment someone have a failure, that any business, every business would have been successful, everybody would have started. Everybody want to be rich, but rich is always minority, because only few people took that initiative, few people took the risk, few people put an effort, few people put commitment. That comes that way. That 3% of the people is the 100% of my success. Not 100% of the people become a millionaire. 100% of the people become successful. That's not I set a goal. Few people makes a difference. That's a great thing. And that exactly, I truly believe in. Of course, I created a lot of, I'm very proud of that. Many of the people become successful because a few, of course, I'm just a catalyst there, or maybe sometime a thought. And many of my members, staff members started becoming entrepreneurs. Many of my colleagues and many investors, many of my partners say that, people work with Shyam, the problem within 1 year they become entrepreneurs. Because I always work with entrepreneurial mindset, even with employees. That is most of the employees, they don't have an entrepreneurial mindset. They cannot survive with me. That's another reason. But I believe in the entrepreneurship. Even employees should start working with entrepreneurs mindset. Then there's a different spirit in the company. If you don't have entrepreneurs mindset, it's better you go for a 9-to-6 job. JOB, just obey the boss. That's what I personally don't believe. Because even to the people who are working around with me, I want them to have entrepreneurial spirit to work with me, and they do best with me. I've seen last 10, 15 years how the people grow, in their career, their profession, and I truly believe that you have an entrepreneurial mindset, you will grow with that. Otherwise, it'll be very difficult to people to work with me, because I always come with that package. Okay. Now, I've done a lot of training across the globe. Okay, that's one of the great things I did. Of course, I worked with various things on digital entrepreneurship, etc. Now, I had also done a lot of campaigns on a social media campaign. One of the national level campaign I had done for Sri Lanka, one of the ex-president, no political affiliation, but some of you know. And I did it. That's one of the best ever campaign I did it. Okay, so I worked in all this franchisee program. I also sold a B2B and a holiday packages, etc. I talked to you all the thing how I'm using in a YouTube business a bit later on. Okay, now. I will come to another YouTube part, which I want to check to you what my experience on the video aspects. I professionally learned. I have a diploma from Toronto on a filmmaking and with Hollywood directors, like so many Hollywood directors and script writers and art directors and photography directors. Actually, I worked with them. And the worst part of my course is editing. I don't like that. There's almost a 1 month post-production course. That's one of the classes I always in the cafeteria, because I hate it. But I know what to be required, what to record. That's today. Today when I come back to the videos, I went to the YouTube part. I really like it. That was one of my passion to make a movie. It's not about making money. I went to make a movie. Actually, I was looking for socially relevant, visually appealing, economically feasible movie to come out. But I found in either the Hollywood or a Bollywood, the way I wanted was not working at all. So then I came back to the business, but today is paying me off that investment, that time which I spent 6 months to 1 year. So this also I'll share with you when we go to the views, and especially some of the ways so you're getting videos from the various movies industry. Okay. Now there are a lot of campaigns I've done. There are some of the clients I would like you to look into. Some of the things which I'll talk to you a bit later about how I did the SEO to them, and how I did various activities with them, and how you can take it during the 100 days. Many of the case studies which I'm going to share with you from the clients, how I did it, and how the success story comes. Some of the things will be failure story. We'll also tell you why we failed their one. And a few other recognitions. And I've said to the many people that I'm playing the second innings of my game. The first innings, I had a great opportunity. I spoke to some of my mentors. For me, this is a second innings. I'm not expecting another big game to play. I have everything. When we look at it, my career-wise, I have everything in place now. Everything is. I have a fantastic partner, an investor, and the founder with a long-term vision. 2030, His Excellency Sheikh Jassim, with a ruling family, one of the richest country in the world, and we have a great opportunity with the digital economy. And in the digital economy, we have an online business. All the things, I believe, all the resources there, and I want to do much, much, much better than what I have done, because I believe with my caliber and experience, with the commitment and dedication, we can do that one. That's exactly I look forward. And see, in India, one of the first smart card-based loyalty program introduced by me in 2003, and took a very long time to succeed. But 2007, I did a fantastic thing, and that's the year itself, Government of India recognized, and so many other. But you can go to my website. In short, you can talk. I'm talking about. I did something, but that's not the thing I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward. I feel, whatever this, when we look at it as, I would have done much better. I think I spoke to many of my mentors on this aspect, because on accomplishment, satisfaction, when someone looking at it is great, but I feel it is, I'm not actually done well. I feel is I declared in between, because when you such a young age, you get a lot of money, you get a lot of fame, and you always look for something, but actually when we look at the self-actualization part, I was not very happy. So this is an opportunity I'm using to grow in a large. So in Qatar, I'm using this platform. I'm reaching out to making a global company. Like our chairman has a vision. This vision is actually like an Al Jazeera TV channel. Al Jazeera is from Doha, Qatar, but it's not a Qatari channel. It's a global channel. It is a match with the BBC and CNN. Same way, Al Jazeera become third. Same way, we also place ourselves to a company to reach out to the global part. So this was exactly when we announced, me and founder announced a Digital Mastery program in February month. This is a program now, Digital Mastery, online happening. We had an offline program, few days of 7 days, we did it in Qatar. And some of you already attended that. I know you are part of that. Some of you are a part of a council that time. Now, we are doing this online program of 100 days, and which we are reaching out to 100 cities. So 2021, to have a presence in 100 cities, we are doing this program. Now, so there is so much of things to learn, and it's easy to learn. That exactly Digital Mastery program we are going to tell. But the most important part is how you make money. So whatever this vision is good, the resources is good, you have everything platform. The most important, how you make money. Ultimately, how are you making money? Ultimately, money coming to your bank account, coming money to your PayPal account, money coming to your wallet or your e-wallet, coming to your crypto wallet. This is your final question, right? How you make money, that's most important. And this program is designed for you to make money. So this 100 days challenge, 100 days time, 100 minutes per day, that's 10,000 minutes, 160 hours with 100 mentors. Every day, 30 minutes per day, we give you, which means 3,000 minutes of the methods with the strategies and methods to make money and to make minimum $100 per day. So this is an opportunity you have. How you take it is up to you. And we have an accountability with, right? So $3,000 you make this one. This is exactly we all of us working. And I'm connecting the YouTube business also here. So through the YouTube channel, how you make a $3,000 every month. When you're championship time, you grow it as and it's not only just making money, you as a successful entrepreneur will be known to the world. So that's what exactly do. As you as a mentor here, I know some of you mentors are attending this program. Think about how many mentees you make this position. This is exactly the program we are talking about. So attend our live training program. Focus on you're making $100. Completely focus on 1 month you make every day $100. You gain a confidence, you gain an experience, and that gives you a lot of energy. That energy gives you furthermore a push to our business. You know that our energy and passion and enthusiasm is completely connected with our result. So here, that is exactly the opportunity if you have. Now, usually I say to all the program, you need to work 5 to 6 hours a day in YouTube. Because it's automation, because it's a passive, you only work a day. That's enough even to make $100. That's a point here. So some of you, I know you already started a business, online businesses like e-commerce. Some of you decided to become social media influencer. Everything required 5 to 6 hours. But in YouTube, I always saying so $100 to make it, so 1 hour if you automate it. So automation is the key here. Okay. Now, the topics covered, which we already know, so choosing the right business model, promotion of the business, knowledge, experience, and skill as the thing you do, and fundamentals of the business. So YouTube fundamentals is the fundamentals we'll be discussing in detail with you. And you also need to understand who is making money. You also should understand, when you YouTube point of view, who else is making money. $8.2 billion, who is making that? We need to find out how they're making it. Yes or no? Now, that's the first point we are going to discuss. How they making money? That's also important. How they making money? So that's easy to understand. And how much they are making? Okay, how much they're making? When we say $100, are they making $100? You go, friends, go and Google it. You can understand people are making thousands of dollars on a daily basis. Okay, so now, and which money source you can start with. So your YouTube we are discussing today. We discussed affiliate program earlier, and we also discussed the other business model. Now we are going to discuss in the future also different model. It's up to you to decide what model is more suitable to you based on your passion, interest, and knowledge, or based on what you like to do. Okay. Now, business ideas, we will be discussing with you over 100 business ideas to start with. This one of the idea. YouTube is one of the idea after that. But this one itself is a 1 week we are spending. So it's important for you to understand which are the methods we can now make money on it. Now, 10 to 15 business ideas, which comes under with a 2-star. What is a 2-star? Which we guarantee $100 you can make with your strategy. If you fail it, we'll pay you $1,000 as a reward. That's accountability. We take it. So that's a method you can also claim it to this program. And we recommend to have 2 to 5 business ideas. One can be one definitely on a YouTube, because it's easy, faster, 1 hour time, and it's a new. And I'm pretty confident that most of you can do wonders with that. Okay. And you can join. It's a free program. This is 100 hours of the program. It's completely free. It started July 1st and it ended with October 8th. Whoever was missed last 18 days, that around 15 days or so of recordings will be there on the website. Go and watch whenever you want, and then continue the program with us. Okay. This every day, as you know, the 7 p.m. we'll have a YouTube live, right? And every day you have a 30 minutes of mentoring session also coming. Now, this is a championship. I want you to focus in October month. If you think about dedicate another 2 months time, not 2 or 3 months time now. Focus on becoming a champion with $100, with online, with 30 days, with our mentorship, you make money. So, which gives you lot of confidence to go out. So, I would like all of you to focus if you really wanted to make money. So, this is the opportunity, the great opportunity, which I know so far, this is one of the best opportunity you can use it. Okay. So, be part of the ADN championship. So, with this note, I'm going to start with you within a YouTube program. Now, before that, to understand all of this I request you to go back to the July 1st, the first program we have. The recording is there. You can also download the notes and start with that. Okay. Now, before we go further, on a YouTube part, many people ask me suddenly the YouTube, because everybody know, especially last 5 years, those who know me, I was in the preparation of starting one large online business with a completely done for you e-commerce model, which I understood that is the need of the hour. And everybody knows 2014 onwards, I have been talking to all the people who attend my workshops and seminars, and every session and workshops, a 2 days workshop or a 3 days of boot camp or a 1 week boot camp, I always end with one business idea. Hey, I'll start this, I'll come back to you. Many people even that time book the store. I'm completely that. And secondly, 2 years ago, blockchain became a passion. We understood a blockchain, IoT, crypto, and AI, and drone, and robotics, and machine learning is going to rule the world. So unless we are innovating, we'll be outdated. How long we can do with m-commerce and e-commerce? We are actually, many of my friends told me, Shan, you're getting outdated because you're old. That's true. That's the reason that we start looking at. This 2 thing was my last 2 years, 2 to 5 years, completely focused. But suddenly, YouTube became very, very important to me because of my daughter and my wife. This, I told you the story. And many people have come back to me. They thought I'm making the story. Many people have messaged me, sir, your story is good. It's all good at making stories. This is not a made-up story. Friends, my daughter, so I'm putting in my daughter picture. You can see that's in front of the masjid, where I go with the Friday off with her. And from there, you can understand that genuinity is her favorite. Even you talk to her, baby, Shark, the Dudu Shark is her favorite channel. From there, when she was watching, my wife asked me this question. Did you ever notice this one? Whatever she asked me to notice, the channel. I don't know, if before you text me, you'd have gone to the YouTube and checked it, what I said is true or not. The Baby Shark critters, you can see billions of views, not one channel. So one video, you can see is a 5.9 billion. And almost same channel with a slight different content, it's another 1.5 billion. And another channel with 1.3 billion. And everything is a Dudu Shark based, almost same content, slight changes, 240 million. And you can see that way with 20, 30, 50 channels. This was a thought-provoking idea. From there, we got the idea of strategy number 10. That exactly thing I shared with you. I would like you to verify this one. This is not 1 or 2 cases. There are thousands and thousands of cases you can see this way. I'll show you more than 50 to 60 examples that I'm going to share with you. So I would like you to personally check it instead of just simply listening and watching. Go and check it after the program. That you download this one, all the things. I'm giving a screenshot. There's a screenshot. You can check it. You can see the a number of views. Everything you can see there. And you can also see I put that on the screen a few weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago, I put the screenshot and bring 74 million and 71 million. You can see the one YouTube channel, one YouTube video is multiple versions making, and it comes in a row. That's the point. It comes in a row, and you watch again and again, and all these things are making millions of dollars. How? So you can see there are many other versions of other one. So one video in 11 different versions, 9.3 billion. This is the foundation of another strategy. If you understand this one video, 11 different versions made a 9.3 billion with a virality. They did not spend any money on a YouTube ad. They did not do anything else. They did a few things and they got this one. This is a fantastic opportunity. I would like you to open an eye and look into. Go on YouTube and find out this one. Okay, and this one. When you look at all this part, you can also see everybody's views, and the thing is, almost all the same categories coming in. There actually, you think about every millions. I want you to have this. You need to understand this as a result. This is what exactly with your video. I'm not telling you to reach out 1 billion. I'm not even telling you 1 million. 100,000 reach also, you make a good money. Yes or no? I'm thinking about. Which I set for. I want like to some of you to have millions of views. This is possible with us if you dedicate it. And this is the opportunity. We need to take it up. This one is actually this way it started. This thought. This video actually made me to think how it is ranking. As you know, as a student in SEO, I always learn about search engine optimization, the algorithm of a Google, and YouTube is a product of a Google. I always look at YouTube as a shortcut to rank. You know that I do a lot of simplification with the black hat and white hat. And that's what exactly I was looking into the YouTube. But this one, when my wife brought me my notice, and it was an amazing discovery I found. Then I spoke to my friend, and he told me about all the thing, and he did a study, and he made a strategy, and he's making over $100,000 already now. I'll show you his screenshot during the 7 days. He already making, which is actually this we discussed quite some time ago, but he actually did us learning about understood it. He came out with the result. We did not speak in detail, but in the March month, completely lockdown time, we again started discussing about it. He asked me to do something like, can you try to look at, because we always exchange. We meet in a lot of workshops. We attend a lot of workshops and training program on SEO, on affiliate marketing. And once in a year, we used to meet. We're just business friends. And we always exchange these ideas. And whenever he produces a result, he always come back to me. When I'm having a challenge, I go back to him. That time he came out this one. Then he also came out an idea about us, this is completely what your audience. He used the word your audience because he worked in a city or the one large corporate company. That's the reason I'm not revealing his name. Now, he told me your audience. He knows that I always work with the small and medium businesses and Soho business. That is my passion. It's not going to the corporate and making money. Of course, you make money with the money. Of course, they are record. But actually, I believe this entrepreneurship is with a more number of people, with a lot of skilled people, a lot of experienced people. Unfortunately, they're programmed to become a job. Getting a job, they're getting a job but they are talented, they're experienced. I believe they need to get a platform. They become an entrepreneur. They create jobs. That's always my life ambition, life mission. So that's he told me that audience. This is a fantastic business. Why don't you look into? So that's where we started discussing, and we started defining about different strategies. So we come out of the 4 strategies, and 2 I already shared with you. 2 more I'll share with you this week. Now, what is the strategy number 9, which I shared with you? That number 1 is a creative comment. I believe all of you went to the YouTube and really felt this one. No, everybody thought about this. I'm talking about something new. It is already there. I'm talking about ethically and legally how you can have videos without a copyright issues. This is one of the first things you should do. When you go and look at the various tools like a social blade, you can see many other channels, how many people are visiting, how much money they're making, everything you can have a view transparently, like various tools and platforms like a social blade. Check that one, how many people are making a view, how many videos are making now more than 1 million, and how much money they're making. That's one of the things you do. But you don't want to make a video. I'm not asking you to make a video immediately. You use a Creative Commons. you can have a Creative Commons. That's what is Creative Commons? As all of you know, it's a YouTube gives you a license, and you don't have any YouTube community person can have a license, and you can actually use that same video to upload again. So how do you find the Creative Commons? So you go onto the YouTube, it says there's a button called, that's a screenshot I kept it. You go to the YouTube, you can see the Creative Commons, and you can actually use the filter one, and you get a lot of Creative Commons channels. Millions and millions and billions Creative Commons channels are there, videos are there. You can use that one, and you can mark this one, and you can promote this one. So this is the Creative Commons area. Yeah, you can actually republish this one, and it's a fantastic opportunity for everyone to have a video. Okay, this is strategy number 9. But it's one drawback of this is you need to do editing. You need to do work. This is again a 5 to 6 hours of work. That's the reason actually I went to strategy number 10. But this is a foundation, okay? Now, before we go to the strategy, another 11, 12, 13, 14 strategies, we will discuss about the foundation part. Then you'll understand much better other 2 strategies part. So here, you can go and search in YouTube, any other, like 9 hours of best classic music, classical guitar. When you put that one, you can get a lot of videos, and you can see in the bottom, it is Creative Commons Attributions License. It is you reuse allowed. You can take that one and republish that video, and you can filter that one by keeping it as filter with the Creative Commons license. So that's only show there's a license available. So you don't waste your time looking at every video. So you will filter that one. Only the video, hundreds and thousands of video comes this way. So you can download that one, and you can upload it as, and basically kind of do that. Various tools you can use for the same. I think I'm giving it as, and Mendes will show you practically. I'm going fast because last time I spoke this one. So again, you can go back in detail, or you can spend with the Mendes. They will show you how to do that. And you have to mix and match with the clips. Mix and matches. Same video have a slight. You've seen when I told you about my daughter's video, it's a slight differences with the videos. Sometimes music is different, sometimes the frame is reduced, sometimes 12 minutes, sometimes 13 minutes. That's it. And everything has billions of videos, billions of views, and making more money. So this same thing, a mix and match you should do and upload to your channel. That's it. Okay. Now use a thumbnail, which we discussed with the thumbnail and title and tagline and description. We'll discuss with a part of the virality strategy, maybe tomorrow or day after in that. So you can actually have a 10 video compile, 11 video compile based on the niche you wanted. So last time I did not speak about niche because I showed you the given importance for making money with a virality, where we can have a YouTube give you views instead of you are looking for subscribers, instead of you are putting effort on it. So that's the reason I did not give you. But of course, this time I'll give you a few more choice. But of course, it's required more compromise is required for making money here rather than your passion. But of course, you can use this one if you are passionate about something, but not with 1 hour, 2 to 3 hours of work. Even your branded channel can make money. So you can have music sites, gaming sites, story like this. I'll give you a list maybe in 2 days from now, where you attend different days. I'll talk you different niche based on the strategy we are coming up. You can see this among hundreds and thousands of same kinds of video. Okay. Now, what exactly everyone like it, including myself, I believe this is a revolutionary. That's strategy number 10. I have been talking to you, same thing, strategy number 10, strategy number 10. What exactly is strategy number 10? I'm not named it this name so far. Obviously, in future, we might make it, kind of a patented, or I'm thinking about how do you do copyright, etc. But of course, the important is people to understand this one. So please pay attention, understand all the steps, tell them what, choose the right niche. Here is the right niche, is not the niche rights of the affiliate marketing. The right niche is which can go viral, which is already people are watching and making money. Which another niche is making a lot of people visiting. How many things with the YouTube algorithm? This is the niche you to choose. Now, choosing the right niche based on a passion, interest, knowledge is a future plan you can do. That's a strategy number 2 we discussed, but may not be match exactly the same here. Okay. What is step number 2? Choose the videos of flippable with value. You remember that we also discussed about earlier with the flipping strategy, because you not only plan to make money on a daily basis, tomorrow you should be able to sell the entire channel and make money, and a huge money. So there's a 26 times, 24 times, or a 36 times you can have a money. So those who know about flipping, so we'll be discussing about your YouTube flipping in this week, and also in the next month we'll be discussing about flipping, website flipping in general, and the niche flipping also we'll be discussing about next week. So here is the how do you find a good an affiliate program. There is a method, strategy number 6 we discussed. This is also important for you to have this one. Then strategy number 9 is a Creative Commons, and that's a step in 3. Find out the Creative Commons videos, and there's a capture widths and compilation is recorded as a step number 3. So what is capture widths and compilation? We'll discuss about in coming days. Then after capture widths, we also do something called offshoring. We'll tell you in this 7 days all the process and this method. You can do yourself everything if you want to. Now you can also do you remember the strategy I discussed about tripling. So how do you triple your revenue? Translate into different languages with the capture widths. We will also cover this in the strategy number 10. And you automate with the various tools. Now there are a lot of tools we'll introduce you, so you can utilize that one. And it's the most important it's a syncing with YouTube algorithm. As I mentioned, we are not depending on our subscribers. We are looking for organic subscribers. Without you're asking someone to subscribe, who will subscribe automatically. But that's not important to us because YouTube is not paying based on subscription, based on views. So view is important part, right? So the subscription is the old rule. What's the new rule? So how you increase a view with the YouTube algorithm. That's most important. You don't know looking for a lot of subscriptions comes on. Now there are a lot of tools. Example, last time I told you about title. So the title is important for you to get a YouTube syncing and YouTube to rank. And so there are title automated tools should come. Otherwise you have to spend a lot of time. So that one. And the description, all of you know description play a major role to things to rank. So automatic description generator will come. The traffic keyword generator automatically the tool gives you. And all the things when you can do automation. So there exactly you make money. And it's also check the video rank checker too. So you can also check the other videos when it's ranked and your video where it is ranking. It's also there. And you also get an automatic backlink generator. As you know, the backlink is important. And the same niche, you want it even to rank in a Google. Now, Google also a traffic source. Someone search for something, and sometimes the one thing comes from a YouTube, it's a Google YouTube channel, right? The first result, most of the time, something you search in Google, the top will be YouTube or images come. So the good search volume is there for some keywords. You keep it there. That way, also people come to your channels. That also we'll discuss in detail about it. Now you need to have a lot of backlink to have it. That we'll discuss in an automation method on. And it's a completely get done for you. Now all the thing you feel it is some other word you're not able to understand. You don't understand backlink. You don't understand the SEO process. What I'm talking about. You're not able to understand this one. We have a done for you model. So completely we'll do it for you. So you need only to run. So basically, like you want to start a supermarket, you don't like arrangement of the interior decoration. You don't know how to rent properly the place. You don't want to import the licensing activity. You don't want to have a staff recruitment, and you don't require to keep a stock and billing system and technology and electric system. Then we'll do it for you. We'll set up a complete supermarket for you, and you only need to start running it and sit in the cash counter and make money on it. So this is exactly called a done for you model. And you contact the mentors. They'll help you to get many of the people already part of this one. And we are doing for 100 mentors. I think, this is a program is actually, I came out for a mentors because when they complete, they're doing a lot of hard work and we want them to also have the part of the championship, at least at the $100. So this program we did for them. And you can talk to the mentors and the mentors will help you. You can also be part of this done for you program. And it's for a limited offer. As you know that without limited resources, we cannot do this so many people. We can only do few people. We will done for you. And then the trainers will train you. And the next round onwards, I'm looking for you do duplication. You will help the people. Once you understand making money, you can help others. And that's what exactly, as you know, this is not our primary business. My focus has to be for a blockchain project as well as online shopping mall. So this is the one is actually I want all of you to start off. I want all of you to start making money. So this is what exactly you should do. You contact them. So if you want to be part of it, contact your mentors. They'll give you this done for you business model, and they'll explain to you how you can have that one. Okay, and it's there are a lot of differences come from last time. And sorry about this. There's a mistake. It's a 4,000 watch hours. It's 1,000 subscription and 4,000 watch hours. The eligibility, even that you don't have to work. That is the time most of the people give up there itself. Which one? I'm not getting 1,000 subscribers and followers, so we will do it for you that as well. So you don't have to get frustrated about it. You know that's what most of the people give up, especially the people in new entrepreneurs who are an employees, become an entrepreneur. They don't know what to go through that toughest period and they give up. So that is exactly, I don't want to have that one. So we will do it for you. So please don't worry about that aspect. And we also will give you Creative Commons videos with capture bits and offshoring strategies. We'll tell you and we'll show you how you set up that one. And we'll also set up a Google AdSense for you to get the monetization aspect. And the PayPal account is important for you to get paid, right? Now, tools also increase the vitality we'll give you, and all the thing will set up for you, and you'll understand how the tool works, and you can decide what kind of tools and additionally you want to go for. There are a lot of cloud-based tools, and there are other installation-based tools. It's up to you how you use on that, okay? Now, 1 hour work a day, guarantee of 100, that's one exactly our strategy talking about. You know that championship strategies. 1 hour per, so this 1 hour, how you work with the tools and techniques and how the standard operating procedure you follow, and you get a virality, and we'll help you to get that one. Now, this one you wanted to get a free, it's an easy one for you. You become a premium member, you don't have to pay anything for this. Everything we'll do it for you. And that's just a limited offer, as I told you, so we cannot, this is actually a lot of time, money, energy, and strategies and discussions and so many processes involved. So that's the reason we can only do with the limited people. So that is exactly we given to the people become a premium member, and you can do how you can become a premium member, contact the mentors aspect. Okay. So the mentors will help you. Tomorrow itself you sit with them and you discuss with them, understand about how it's worked for you and what are the procedure and how the mentorship happen, everything. If you are first time attending today, it's important for you to understand all this aspect. Okay, so thank you so much. So I'm ending for the today's session. Today we are first day of the 6 days of the program. Tomorrow we will continue with the YouTube fundamentals. So you should YouTube fundamentals come with a lot of strategies, and you also should understand how the CTR works, how you can increase that CTR, how you can ABD. So all the things we'll be covering tomorrow. So which gives you a lot of advantage, which even sometimes you go and Google it, someone will not share it. So we had a lot of additional information I gathered from the successful people already doing the method they're using. It's work with the modeling principle. So I'll discuss with you in detail the YouTube business model. So in that, you remember that the modeling principle, those who attended earlier, day 1 and 2, we discussed about the modeling principle. You go through the same modeling principle applying here YouTube business model as well. Now that I'm quite excited to share with all of you. So I'm looking for all of you to go through whatever we discussed today. I want you to cross-verify with the YouTube. I want you to cross-verify with Google. I also request you to go through these notes. I'll ask my colleagues to even tomorrow, even though it's a Sunday, I'll make sure that is they'll upload the earlier itself, and it's available for you before you come back to the meeting. Just go through and double check what I'm talking to you. The channel is showing that, and you go through the Creative Commons and get a conviction. It is there in that. It's not just a PowerPoint, it comes to you. So double check it is. Okay, so understand how other people are making money. How much money, whatever I spoke to you, search in Google is happening or not. Now, any questions you are there, put in a chat itself. My colleagues will copy paste and keep it with us. On Tuesday, we'll answer to everyone. And if you want to have any more doubts so far, whatever I spoke to you join us in the mastermind group, and your mentors will allow you to give that link with you. So I'll join in the Zoom there. I'll answer the further questions. I'll also discuss a couple of more strategies there. So I request all of you to join there in the mastermind group as well. And in detail, Tuesday, again, we'll have a one-on-one discussion, not one-on-one, Q&A session, exclusive will do. So what are the questions I would like you to write down and keep it with you. And tomorrow, I want you to come back with this information, so that gives you so much, otherwise you feel so much advanced, because whatever I spoke to you today is a foundation. Based on that, we built next level. Okay, so thank you so much. I believe it was it's a good beginning of the day. I'm really like it. The first time I'm doing a YouTube mastery program. We never had any other programs, YouTube especially. We always did based on how do we say always we did complete on entrepreneurship. In the YouTube was always part of the story, like a SEO part or a social media part. But now YouTube itself become a business model. I think is a fantastic thing. I really like it. I'm sure in the coming days we will be able to do in a much larger scale, and a great opportunity for all of you. So I think I would like you to look into in detail and be part of this opportunity and complete the 6 days time minimum. if you're not part of 100 days time. So complete the 6 days time and go forward. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you. I'll see you. Some of you, I'll see you tomorrow. Those who are joining the mastermind group, I'll join you in 5 minutes time. Thank you.